Hi everyone. First, good morning. My name is Edgar Espejo Chavez, and this time my group and I will talk about the impact of new technologies in today's world. During the 15-20 years, more technological activity is like to move developing world as multinational focus on the fastest growing emerging markets as we have Chinese, Indian, Brazilian, and other emerging economic corporations rapidly become internationally competitive. Four technology arenas will shape global economic, social, and military developments by 2030. Mm, Information technologies, automation and manufacturing technologies, resource technologies, and health technologies. As I mentioned it before, in information technologies, we have three technological developments with enormous potential for 2030. Data solutions, social networking, and smart technologies. In automation and manufacturing technologies, we have three technological approaches that are already a reality today and are the following: robotic, um, remote and autonomous vehicles, and additive manufacturing, like 3D printing or something like that. Finally, we have resource and health technologies, which are focused on the following points. In water and foods, genetically modified crops, precision agriculture, water management. In the energy, we have bio-based energy, solar energy that I think is the most important in this time. Disease management is another important thing in this time for COVID-19, and human augmentation. Well, in my opinion, that I said before, solar energy is already a fact. Now we can see several companies operating under this system, which is somewhat costly and is a good for the planet too. Everything mentioned in this project for 2030 is for 2030. So we have to be well informed of all the change that to make good use of this technology that will be soon be available. Um, Now in this time, Internet of the Thing is a fact too. We had tiny robots cleaning houses, so we need to take advantage of all the technology that is to come to be available to give good solutions to the future global problems that we may have now today or in a close future. Uh, well, that will be all from me. My partner continues. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you. My name is Marilyn Asma Borgado, and I am a student in International Business and Management, and I am night cycle. Okay, I am going to talk about and going to continue with the explanation the impacts the new technology, but in this point, how the trend as expected in our region and country. Okay, let's start. This trend was expected in some sectors that are currently under development, such as the agriculture sector. In this aspect of being able to implement technology and irrigation techniques, reducing the use of inputs such as seeds, fertilizers, and water, and especially water, with the aim that from now on and in the next 50 and 20 years, minimize the negative environmental impacts of agriculture, and thus improve the quality of crops and food safety, such as the Peruvian blueberry, uh, which until recently has been trending in many markets, like at Canada, the United States, and especially China. Peru being it's the third largest supplier of this fruit worldwide. But okay, in another very important point in all of this is that technology has allowed the new companies to access information data that is in precision in this search and in results on the taste and interest and preference of customers. This can be developed perfectly. And on the other hand, there is the mining sector, which to this thanks technology, and okay, and which thanks to the technological trend has access to remote and auto autonomous vehicles, okay, with the aim of reducing costs and increasing efficiency and addressing to shorter of scale labor. And in my opinion, this technological trend will help us in many fields, in a rural areas, now and in the next 50 years, okay, especially since we're an younger development country, but we will have many opportunities if we use of this method effectively. Okay, thank you, and my partner we continue with explanation about this.
Continue to the exposition of opportunity and risk, including three categories of new technology for society have emerged. One of these is information technology, and that's have a data solution, social networking, smart city technology. Social networking, we know, is Instagram, Facebook. Smart city technologies it's cities that use INT, information technology. Opportunity presented by this category that there will be more interpersonal connection as company. Furthermore, with the use of technology, we can improve the quality of business management. One risk to take in this change can be frustrating for individuals or companies that still continue to apply traditional methods. Other category is automatic and manufacturing technologies that have a robotic, remote and autonomous vehicles, additive manufacturing or 3D printing. They are used in defense, mining, exploration, and the latter 3D printing is used for prototyping in the automotive and aerospace industries. And one opportunity of this category is that thanks to the technological progress and innovation, industry will everything increase the productive capacity and the quality of this management. Also, the cost of this is high. On the other hand, the risk that it would have is that the labor force of the part of workers would drop considerably, resulting in unemployment. And the last category we have resource and health technology. Resource technology we have GM GM crops, genetically modified crops, and that is a technology that involves inserting DNA to the genome of an organism to produce a gene plant, and that new DNA is transferred into the plant cells. It's successful, but limited applications are economically successful. And we have the precision agriculture, that is the management strategy that is more focused in the agricultural process of any farm. And we have water management that refers to micro irrigation, and the energy, bioenergy, that is from material derived from the biological resource, solar energy like solar panel, the health technology, and design management, human augmentation, and that's some system that we can help to our health to have a more great life. An opportunity of this category is that it could improve people's lives significantly in there by improving the resource of energy and the quality of health in society. And the other category is the right to run is a high cost implement this technology for their cost. Not all the people will be able to access it.
Hi guys, good afternoon teacher. My name is Estela Isabel Perez Apaveño, and today I am going to talk about the business opportunities that can emerge in the new chains in technology. Well, the business opportunities that can emerge and that some are even being used is the creation of data solutions that help organizations accumulate, stores, and manage and extract the value of big data. This app is important for e-commerce and help retailers to have information their customers as well as to manage and supply chain logistics. Also, social media technologies could become an important tool for providing corporations and governments with valuable information. Another point, developing public work projects by the governments of developing countries like energy conservation, water, resource distribution, waste and disaster management, transport, construction will represent a market opportunity in the coming decades for information technology and megacities that develop urban technologies. Automation, robots, and the sale of autonomous vehicles will become common use by 2030 to minimize labor costs, allow companies to save money, as well as reduce traffic, accident, and improve productivity. Also, additive manufacturing for the construction of models from plastics and sectors such as consumer products and the automotive industry. In the food and health sector, the tools of molecular biology to increase the yields of the main food crops, part of cultivated plants in commercial range like soybeans, cotton, and corn. This will reduce the use of inputs such as seed, fertilizer, to help minimize environment impacts negatives. And regarding the health file, we can currently see the commercialization of molecular tests for COVID-19, which allows the detection of pathogens and will become technologies for the management of disease. Furthermore, implants prostheses, and exoskeletons will be a key business, and the older people disabled as well as in the military sector for the creation of Superman abilities. Um, well, that will be all. Thank you. Thank you guys. Bye.